Hello everyone, this is Bruce from Kraken Gypsies, and today we'll be playing Leona as a 0-star champion, level 1. We just unlocked her yesterday, and we're ready to get into it. So, we're going to start by going up against Teemo, as I think that's where everyone kind of starts, and we'll see how this goes. This is our first time using Leona in Path of Champions, so we'll see. Alright, as for our first power, we'll be going with Domination, Round Star Rally. And we'll go into the Boom Baboon. They don't have any power, so there's nothing to really talk about there. It should be really simple. This is kind of just the starter mission that everyone does, basically. Leona does not have a campaign, so that's something to keep in mind. I love it. Alright, we had a bit of lag there. That was horrible. We'll be replacing a couple of our cards here. Since we don't have her at any star level, we don't have any starting mana, realistically. Like, we can't use any of our 2-star units. Or, sorry, 2-cost units here. Okay, but we do have Daybreak. We'll go for the Solari Soldier, because it has an offensive Daybreak here, and we'll be attacking with it as well. Hey, Lala! Alright, we'll end the round there. Okay, and they still didn't play any units, so we'll drop down Ayula, and we'll give the buffs to the Solari Soldier. Alright, the opponent's taking 10 years. I like it. I actually ran into this bug the other day, too. Might just be them just lagging that bad. Yeah, I know, right? Ugh. Alright, well, we'll be attacking with both. We'll at least have unit advantage for next turn. And get some damage off on their Nexus. It won the round there. Yeah, I know, right? Oh! Look at that. A 4-3. How dare they play a Sump Dredger. They really forced my hand here. There they go again, summoning 1-cost units. Alright, and since we have Rally, we're going to be utilizing that and attacking once again. Okay, so we have enough damage to just win outright, so we'll be doing that.
Our deeds will be written in the heavens.
Yep. Alrighty, and now for the rewards. We'll see what we get. Alright, so the choices, we either stick with like Targon with these 2 cards, or we go for Emperor's Prosperity. I mean, this is basically like, I don't know. That's really easy to go for. The Zenith Blade doesn't have any items on it. None of the cards have items on it because, again, we're only level 1, so I guess I'll go with the Draw 2. I think the utility in drawing's more effective here. So, as for these 3 options, we know that Leona has stuns, so Annie's not the worst choice, especially if we could level her up because of all the skill effects from the Daybreak cards. And we'll go into Stinky Wump because there's a shop after it. Okay, we actually got our 1-cost cards early. That's good. They don't start with any mana, because this is like the early campaign. We'll drop down the Solari Soldier. It does more damage than any at this stage. And we'll commit to an attack, dealing 3 to their Nexus. Now we'll drop down Annie. And we'll be attacking with both units. Right now we're just utilizing unit advantage here. And being aggressive with what we can do. We're also trying to get through this fast, because I know this isn't like the most exciting thing to watch, in my opinion. We'll be giving the Zenith Blade to our Solari Soldier. I got you. Thanks for the advice. We're not going to attack with Annie, because her spell only does 2 to the blocker, so the patch Poro bot would inevitably defeat her. We have another Zenith Blade. I think we'll calm down with those for a second. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I see. The Blinded Mystic is actually pretty cool. Pretty cool card. Right now we have 5 damage. I guess it doesn't matter which one we use.
What else can I fight for but life?
I lied, it mattered which one we used. Yeah, I figure this will work anyways. They can't block Annie because Annie's going to deal 2. They can get rid of that card though, but that's about it. We should definitely win next turn. I mean, I can just attack outright, I think. Yeah, I'll be able to win next turn for sure. Unless I have like a jury rig or something, like a burst spell that summons those scrap scuttlers. Okay, we'll drop down Ravun. And we'll be attacking with all 3 once again. None of their units are strong enough to block Annie, necessarily, but we don't have Overwhelms, so I might have overestimated our potential. Just a smidge. Perhaps if I went with the weaker units, it would have been easier. They do destroy our Ayula with their Poison Dart. They are down to 1 health, though, so we should be good as new. As long as we don't draw a Shroom. Pain. Alright, we're going to attack with all of them? Yeah, I know. They're doing their best to stall. That's okay, though. We still take the win.
Did you like that, Tibbers? Wasn't it fun?
We're going to skip all this junk because it doesn't matter that much. We'll be picking the Captive Greyback for Annie. And we'll go into the store. Alright, so out of these, there isn't a whole lot that I'm interested in, and I guess I'll go for the Afterlife Forbidden instead. We typically don't. I mean, I guess group shot would be okay for this. I mean, there's a higher chance for me to get, 4 units, and it's free, so. But I kind of feel like having it just kind of like dilutes my deck, and so I won't be able to get the cards I want. Anyways, we're going to move on to Unstable Voltician. We are going to get rid of the Blinded Mystic here, and we're going to keep everything else. Once again, they start with no mana, and we have the rally from our Domination, so we're just going to get free damage off immediately. Okay. We'll use Emperor's Prosperity here and attack again. This helps us set up our next turn. Once again, we don't have anything to stun, so I don't really want to use Solari Sunhawk just yet. We'll be attacking with both of our units though. And one around there, which will let us have 2 spell mana as well. Here we'll drop down the Captive Greyback. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. We'll be attacking with both units, and that will end that. Yeah, it's kind of like it feels bad whenever you can't like fully utilize the card that you want to use. We'll go for the Startled Stomper here. Actually, we'll go for the Blessing of Targon, because I don't have full health yet. I can score better. Yep, that's what we're doing. There's no reason for me to buy a reroll token. I have enough, and we're going into a shop anyways. Sunburst is okay, but these encounters don't last us that long, in my opinion. I mean, this is a turn 3 kind of thing, I guess, but Zenith Blade with less cost looks good, though. We'll see what else there is. Quick Draw is probably preferred. So if I go with Quick Draw, then I can actually replace the 1-cost units in my hand. And they're some health for us, too. We'll get level 2 off of this, hence why it's kind of like a grayish bar around a level. And now we go up against Teemo! Alright, so we'll replace the Blinded Mystic, and we'll place the Solari Soldier, just like I said, and we'll keep everything else. Alright, we'll drop down the Emperor's Prosperity. I was hoping to be able to get the Solari Soldier back, but that's okay. They do drop down Teemo, and that's fine too. Getting the Sunhawk would also be useful.
What wondrous discoveries await below?
Since I do have 2 units, I might as well use the Shield Bearer here. And I'll use it to block the Contrologist, and now I'll use Emperor's Prosperity. Oh, we end up getting it anyways. Legion Saboteur works just as well.
No one's the wiser.
Yep. Pretty much.
Behind you.
And we'll be utilizing our rally to attack here as well. And they sacrifice their Teemo. They have another one in hand though, so you won't be too missed. We could just attack for 6 damage here. We know that they're going to drop Teemo this round, so yeah, I'll just do that then. And we'll now use our Zenith Blade on our Solari Shield Bearer. They drop down another unit, and that's fine.
That's why you always carry another pair of goggles.
We're dropping down Leona this turn, which will stun the Lecturing Yordle.
The sun's splendor revealed.
Swiftly.
We can't block Teemo on his own, so that's kind of unfortunate, but that's okay. We're going to go right into an attack here,
Behind ya.
and they have to use
And spoil the surprise.
their units to block. We'd still get some damage off on them, though. And our next turn is our attack token turn, I should say, because that was a rally attack. So we'll be able to win next turn for sure. Unless they have some burst spells or something ridiculous like they were able to pull off before in the other nodes.
Scorching light. Boom.
No, interrupted!
And this should be the end for Teemo. Yep. Alright, that's one down.
Daylight everlasting.
We'll see how far we can get. This helps me get a feel for the deck, too. Alright. And our Leona is level 2.